youth with calloused hands and a rusty machine, following hunches and prayers through this hard Texas scene. Mama said I was foolish, Daddy called me insane, but something deep in these fields kept on calling my name. Oh, the years rolled by, la-da-da, beneath this sky. 3 decades of faith in the ground, each failure just making me bound to prove them wrong, to stand my ground till fortune finally comes around. Every penny I borrowed, every deal that fell through, every no that I swallowed made me more black and blue. But I kept on digging, living off coffee and pride, while watching friends settle down with their dreams laid aside. Whoa, years roll by, la-da-da, beneath this sky. 3 decades of faith in the ground, each failure just making me bound to prove them wrong, to stand my ground till fortune finally comes around. Yeah, fortune comes around. It came that morning, heart pounding wild and free, something different in the air, something I could barely see. The earth started shaking, my whole world about to change. Hey, oh, yo, hey, oh, whoa. All those doubters, all those years, all that sweat and all those fears building up to this one day. Now I'm standing here older with silver thread in my hair, but that fire's still burning and I'm still standing there. Some call it luck, some call it fate, but I call it believing when others couldn't wait. 3 decades of faith in the ground, failure just making me bound to prove them wrong, to stand my ground till fortune finally comes around. Yeah, fortune finally comes around. Hey, ah, hey, ah, whoa. Keep on believing, keep on believing. Hey, ah, hey, ah, whoa. I walked in to get away from the rain, saw you sitting there, felt that old pain. 10 years of bad words and cold shoulders, thought all that hate would last till we're older. But here we are at midnight, this rickety bar stool creaks. As I sit down beside you, neither one of us speaks. Ain't it funny what whiskey can do? Breaking down walls between me and you. All them years we spent fighting fade away, like ice melting slow in the glass today. You ordered doubles, slide one my way. Talk about that fence line and how Daddy would say, a man's word is his bond, son. Remember that well. but we both know pride's got stories to tell. And somewhere between your truth and mine, there's a middle ground we're starting to find. Ain't it funny what whiskey can do, breaking down walls between me and you? All them years we spent fighting fade away, like I smelled the slow in the glass today. I smell slow in the glass today. The jukebox plays an old Willie tune as the barker calls out a last call too soon. We both know tomorrow's coming fast, but maybe this time the peace will last. Looking back now, seems mighty small, those things that built up our stubborn wall. Two men too proud to bend or break, till tonight when we both gave more than we'd take. Ain't it funny what whiskey can do, breaking down walls between me and you? All them years we spent fighting fade away, like I smelled the slow in the glass today. Like I smelled the slow in the glass today.
The grandstands fill up with their 10-gallon hats. I watch from the sidelines, just taking it back. The dusters around in the West Texas wind. I'm counting the minutes before this show begins. Every mark on this face tells a different tale. The chances I took and the times that I failed. The crowd's getting restless, they paid for a thrill, and I've got a part that I know how to feel. These painted tears ain't fake no more. When the bulls come charging through that door, I dance with danger for minimum wage, while they laugh from their seats in my rickety stage. Behind this grease paint and red rubber nose, there's 20 years of broken bones. I used to dream bigger back in '89. Thought I'd be a champion crossing that line, but one bad dismount on a cold Houston night left me picking up pieces too broken to ride. So I traded my Spurs for these oversized shoes, found my new calling distracting the bulls. It ain't much glory, but it pays for my meals and keeps me connected to the life that I feel. These painted tears ain't fake no more. When the bulls come charging through that door, I dance with danger for minimum wage, while they laugh from their seats at my rickety stage. Behind this grease paint and red rubber nose, there's 20 years of broken bones. Last night in Amarillo, a young bull rider said, "Sir, you're my hero," and it messed with my head, 'cause maybe saving life is more than 8 seconds of fame, and these circles I run ain't a mark of shame. So tonight, as I duck behind my battered barrel, I'll wear these colors like a hard-earned laurel. 'Cause every clown's got dignity beneath the pain. These tears I'm crying, but it sure ain't faint. These painted tears ain't fake no more. When the bulls come charging through that door, I dance with danger for minimum wage, while they laugh from their seats in my rickety stage. Behind this grease paint and red rubber nose, there's 20 years of broken bones and a heart that's finally found its home. Phone lit up with your old number. Thought my mind was playing tricks. Been about 2 years since we last talked, down in San Antone at Hicks. I almost let it ring to voicemail. Something made me hesitate. Your voice came through all shaky, like you'd had a couple rounds. Said you were just driving past our spots in this old Texas town. Midnight calls and memories, they never bring good news. You're talking about the wild days when we had nothing left to lose. But late night ain't for catching up when both our lives have changed. Time keeps rolling, rolling on like a West Texas wind. Remember dancing at Room Hall, playing pool at Bobby's place. Now you're living up in Dallas, got yourself a corner space. Said you miss the simple rhythms of our small town Saturday nights. We both know why you're calling after all this time has passed, looking for a piece of something that was never meant to last. But friend, we can't go backwards no matter how hard we try. Midnight calls and memories, they never bring good news. You're talking about the wild days when we had nothing left to lose. But late night ain't for catching up when both our lives have changed. Time keeps rolling, rolling on like a West Texas wind. Early morning coffee steam, your pickup rolling down the lane. Just like every other day, but something felt different that way. The sun was rising slower now, your boots moved careful, showed you how to read the signs, to take it in before the day would begin. That old brown hat, hanging there so still. Your wisdom in the morning light. Time stands still. Time stands still. On that hill, dusty leather, creek bed dry. Your hands move steady, showed me why. Each motion had its perfect place. Time wore deep into your face. The cattle knew your silent call. Your gentle ways moved them all. like dancing partners cross the field. Some things just can't be revealed. That old brown hat, hanging there so still. Your wisdom in the morning light. Time stands still. Oh, time stands still. On that hill. La 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 la. Time moves away like a wind through summer hay. La 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 la. What remains is more than I can say. Now when I pass that weather post, the lessons learned I need the most come floating back on Texas wind, where your stories still begin. That old brown hat, hanging there so still. Your wisdom in the morning light. Time stands still. Oh, time stands still. On that hill. On that hill. Got dragged to this rodeo against my will. Friday night in a town that's standing still. You said it'd clear my head, get me out of my funk. But all I see is dust and pickup trucks. Crossed my arms in the bleachers looking down. The cowboys showing off, playing rodeo clown. Then I caught your smile when the bull gate swung, and something in my stubborn heart came undone. Didn't come here looking for a smile, but honey, here I am. Boots tapping to the western band, ring of dirt and grandstands. Your hand in mine, lost track of time. Didn't come here looking for tonight, but honey, I'm glad I tried. Now the barrel racers thunder past us fast, each moment better than the one that just passed. You point and cheer as the horses fly, and I see this place through your bright eyes. The smell of popcorn and barbecue smoke, kids with cotton candy, old men telling jokes. Never thought I'd say it, but I was wrong. This small town night is where I belong. Didn't come here looking for a smile, but honey, here I am. Boots tapping to the western band, ring of dirt and grandstand. Your hand in mine, lost track of time. Didn't come here looking for tonight, but honey, I'm glad I tried. Under these Texas stars, right where we are, found something true, found it with you. Didn't come here looking for a smile, but honey, here I am. Boots tapping to the western band, a ring of dirt and grandstands. Your hand in mine, lost track of time. Didn't come here looking for love, but honey, look what I found. Ain't it funny how time just keeps on moving? The world outside changes, but in here, let me tell you about it. Early morning sunshine through these dusty window panes. Empty bottles on the bar from last night's gentle rain. Broken hearts and new starts, yeah, that's how it goes. Just me and these four walls, and all the tales they know. Every boot scuff tells a story on this floor. Every scratch and every mark, they mean so much more than just worn out wood beneath our dancing feet. They're chapters of our lives, of past and present me. Some folks say I'm stubborn, holding on to yesterday, while them fancy buildings keep on rising anyway. But they don't understand what these walls mean to me. Every Saturday night's another memory. Remember old Bill and Mary, married 50 years, still two-stepping every Friday through smiles and tears. Young Tommy proposed right there by the band. Sarah said yes, now they own a ranch out on grassland. Jimmy taught his daughter how to dance right here. On her wedding day, they both shed a happy tear. Cowboys, truckers, teachers all became family. Each one left their mark, yeah, that's what I see. Some folks moved away, some just couldn't stay, but their stories live on in every mark and grain. These developers keep calling, waving papers in my face, but how do you put a price on this sacred place? The band's tuning up now, here comes another night. People pouring through the door, everything feels right. Maybe times are changing, but as long as I'm around, this old hardwood floor is gonna keep its sacred sound. Every boot scuff tells a story on this floor. Every scratch and every mark, they mean so much more than just worn out wood beneath our dancing feet. They're chapters of our lives, with past and present me, and the stories keep on coming. Yeah, every single night we're writing more. Into the fairgrounds tonight, smell of leather and dust in the air. Almost turned around when I saw you there in those old turquoise boots you always wear. Standing by the chutes, looking just the same, but something's different in your smile. Been what, about 7 summers now, since we were young and running wild. Same boots, different dance, time sure changes the way that we move. Same boots, different dance, got new steps we never used to use. You're still wearing that old pair of stars. Second chances don't come in advance. Yeah, we're both still kicking up dust. Same boots, different dance. Talk about the years gone by, your life in Houston, mine staying here. Remember dancing at Billy's bar, every Friday night that senior year. Now you got that corner office view, and I'm still working Daddy's land. Funny how our paths split wide, but somehow led us back again. Same boots, different dance. Time sure changes the way that we move. Same boots, different dance. Got new steps we never used to use. You're still wearing that old pair of stars. Second chances don't come in advance. Yeah, we're both still kicking up dust. Same boots, different dance. Some things change, some stay the same. Like that buckle you won back in May. Different roads brought us here tonight, but these boots still fit just right. As the last bull rider falls, we both know it's time to go. Different partners waiting on us now, different places we call home. But for one more minute here, in this arena's fading light, let's remember who we were before we say our last goodbye. Same boots, different dance. Time sure changes the way that we move. Same boots, different dance. Got new steps we never used to use. You're still wearing that old pair of stars. Second chances don't come in advance. Yeah, we're both still kicking up dust. Same boots, different dance. Drove down that old gravel road today, past the willows and the water sway. Something caught my eye through morning light. That weathered knot still held on tight. Some things never change in this heart of mine. Like that old rope marking sacred time. Remember running barefoot through the grass, racing to be first to make that splash. Your laugh would echo across limestone walls as summer days would rise and fall. We'd count the stars from muddy banks, making plans we thought would last, till Mama's voice would call us into wild souls covered in dust and sin. Some things never change in this heart of mine. Like that old rope marking sacred time. Water's still that clear green blue, but something's missing here without you. I touch the braided strands worn thin, feel memories neath my skin. These days I drive here all alone, past empty banks and weathered stone. The rope still swings in gentle breeze, like it's holding on to you for me. Some things never change in this heart of mine. Like that old rope marking sacred time. Maybe someday you'll find your way its roots run deep and sound. Some things never change in this heart of mine. Like that old road marking sacred times. Like that old road marking sacred times. Wooden floor beneath our feet made music with that Texas heat. Your pearl snap shirt and Stetson crown as we danced round and round and round. The fiddle played our favorite song while summer nights stretched sweet and long. And everyone could plainly see it was just you and just me. These old boot scuffs tell our story. Every scratch marks where we've been, like pages in an album turning back to where it all began. When the band played slow in 3/4 time, and you held me close, made me shine. Remember how the dancers swayed while steel guitar and violin played. Your whispered jokes made me laugh so hard as we two-stepped across this dance yard. The hill country stars hung up above like witnesses to our young love. And every tune the band would play just made me want to stay. These old boot scuffs tell our story. Every scratch marks where we've been, like pages in an album turning back to where it all began. When the band played slow in 3/4 time, and you held me close, made me shine. Now I stand here all alone, the hall's so quiet, everyone's gone home. But I swear I hear that sweet refrain when I close my eyes and dance again. The years have faded like the sun, setting on the good times done. But carved into this hardwood floor are memories I can't ignore. So I'll keep coming back right here where your smile still feels so near. 'Cause every Saturday at 8 you're still my dancing day. These old boot scuffs tell our story. Every scratch marks where we've been, like pages in an album turning back to where it all began. When the band played slow in 3/4 time, and you held me close, made me shine, made me shine. Pressure gauge is running low, just like my bank account shows. Supervisors looking mean, things ain't what they used to be. 12 years working in the field, living life deal by deal. Never thought I'd see the day when it all would slip away. From black gold to badge gold, trading steel for shiny tiles. From black gold to badge gold, yeah, pride can run for miles. Now I'm walking these bright halls, past the Foot Locker and food stalls, breaking up some teenage fights, making minimum wage at night. Used to work the drilling crew, now I'm telling kids that's not cool. But a job's a job, they say, and my bills won't pay themselves. Listen up, I ain't complaining, but let me break it down real quick. From roughneck life to mall cop stripe, man, this change came too thick. Used to wake up at the crack of dawn, coveralls and hard hat on. Now I'm rocking polyester blue, telling kids their time is through. Got laid off when oil went south, now I'm working retail route. But I hold my head up high, cause at least my kids can eat tonight. Ain't no shame in honest work, even when the changes hurt. From the oil patch to the mall patch, sometimes life just flips the switch. Sometimes I still smell the crude when I'm standing guard at food. Life ain't always what you choose, but you do what you gotta do. From black gold to badge gold, trading steel for shiny tiles. From black gold to badge gold, yeah, this badge still makes me smile. Starched up collar, boots too clean, belt buckle still got that shining sheen. Friday night, first time in town, trying hard not to look too proud. All hat, no cattle, that's what they say. Got the look, but can't find my way. Round and round on that sawdust floor, learning what these boots are for. They all show 'em how to step, 1, 2, that's what we do, step, breaking in love. 6 months later, getting it right, Western wear showing some fight. Found my rhythm, paid my due. Now I'm dancing in broken shoes. Sometimes it takes a fall or two to learn just what you gotta do. But now these folks, they're calling me friend, 'cause I stayed until the bitter end. All hat and no cattle, that used to be me, used to be me. Now I'm as country can be. Round and round on that sawdust floor, finally know what these boots are for. Hey, I got your message at midnight. Seems like you still ain't learned your lesson. You left that voicemail sweet as sugar, calling me darling like you used to do, acting like 6 months just disappeared, like I forgot what you put me through. Remember that truck stop in Austin when I caught you with her in your car? You called me darling while you lied. Now that word just leaves a scar. Your number keeps showing up late, like a bad habit I can't shake, saying darling please come home. Well honey, that ship has sailed away. Every sweet word's got poison, every promise holds a lie. Yeah, you can keep on talking darling, but I'm done with saying goodbye. I ain't your darling anymore. I ain't your late night phone call. I ain't your darling anymore. I ain't your fool at all. I ain't your darling, ain't your darling. Not anymore, not anymore. Got my mom asking how you're doing, like she don't know what you did. Says he still calls you darling, baby. Hell no, I'm better off like this. Each time you show up at my doorstep with those damn flowers in your hand, calling me darling through your teeth like I'm too dumb to understand. Every sweet word's got poison, every promise holds a lie. Yeah, you can keep on talking darling, but I'm done saying goodbye. I ain't your darling anymore. I ain't your late night phone call. I ain't your darling anymore. I ain't your fool at all. You wanna know the goddamn truth? Every time you say that word makes me wanna burn every letter, every picture, every memory blurred. So take your darling and shove it right back where your heart should be, 'cause all you got left is empty words, and baby they mean shit to me. Darling, that word used to make me weak, now it just makes me strong, 'cause I finally see I ain't your darling anymore. I ain't your late night phone call. I ain't your darling anymore. I ain't your fool at all. I ain't your darling, ain't your darling. Not anymore, not anymore. I ain't your darling. Not anymore, not anymore. Not ain't your darling. Not anymore. Johnny packed his bags back in '99, said Dallas held his destiny in line. His daddy's ranch just wasn't big enough for all the big plants running through his blood. 5 generations of our family name, but city lights called out and changed his aim. He sold his horse and bought himself a suit, left nothing but dust beneath his boots. Coming home with his tail tucked and his pride in the wind. Coming back to the life he left to start over again. Start over again. Yeah, yeah. Coming back, coming back. 6 months turned to 10 years on the run. chasing paper dreams under Texas sun. Each letter home got shorter than the last, till finally those letters just stopped fast. His mama kept his room just like it was, while Daddy never spoke about his cause. The ranch hands whispered round the evening fire about how them bright lights burned up his desire. Coming home with his tail tucked and his pride in the wind, coming back to the life he left, start over again. Start over again. Now the bank foreclosed on all his schemes, and every card he played just came up weak. Standing at the fence line, head hung low, wondering if his welcome's worn too low. See, the city ate him up and spit him out. Investments failed and partners turned about. Lost it all on real estate that never paid. Watching every deal just slip away. Living high in penthouses downtown till the market crash brought it all down. Fancy suits couldn't hide the empty man or the dirt beneath his manicured hands. Every night he dreamed of pasture stars while sleeping in his foreign sports car. Pride's a poison that'll eat you whole till you can't recognize your own soul. 10 years gone trying to prove his worth, when everything needed's in this earth. Right here where his granddaddy stood, working land that's in his blood. Coming home with his tail tucked and his pride in the wind, coming back to the life he lived like thought of gold kin. Welcome home again. Welcome home, son. Sitting here since '83, playing what the people want to hear. Through static and storm, I keep them warm with songs that speak to hearts out here. Got letters piled up on my desk from folks who've been here all along. They say, please don't change, please stay the same, keep playing that Texas song. But suits came knocking at my door with paper stacks and empty smiles, but money can't buy what's inside these proud hearts for 100 miles. Every night at 10 when the working day ends, I spin these records true for people just like you. I'm the last one standing, the last one playing pure prairie sounds while they're all fading away. Still here transmitting, still here giving every soul, country soul, while they're all driving away. They're all driving away. Got Billy's birthday dedication and Mary's anniversary song, farm reports and weather forecasts telling folks where they belong. The big boys say we're outdated, say the future's passing by, but out here between the pines and plains, we know what money can't buy. Hung 105 on your FM dial, keeping it country mile after mile. From Amarillo down to Austin town, we ain't gonna let them shut us down. The door and pure country beats, powerful voices from these country streets. Signal strong from the station to your soul. Local legacy, we're gonna keep control. Static might crackle, but the heart stays clear. Broadcasting memories year after year. Remember the voices that came before. Stand strong behind this microphone door. The frequency's free and that's how it'll stay. Let them try to take these sounds away. Our community spirit ain't for sale, and that's why we'll never, ever fail. morning sun's about to rise, another night of keeping strong. My voice might fade, but these airwaves will carry on our country song. 'Cause when the stars align just right, you can hear it loud and clear. The sound of home through your radio is what we're fighting for right here. I'm the last one standing, the last one playing. Pure prairie sounds while they're all fading away. Still here transmitting, still here giving your soul, your country soul. While they're all driving away, they're all driving away. Got that early morning coffee brewing strong, while the sun ain't even thinking about dawn. They said I couldn't handle what needed to be done, but they don't know the blood that's running through my veins. These calloused hands tell their own tale, and every morning I'm proving them wrong again. And Daddy's boots fit just fine, walking these fence lines, these fence lines. Years of his wisdom, now they're mine, and Daddy's boots fit just fine. Had my share of doubters shaking their heads. Girl can't run no ranch, that's what they said. But every head of cattle knows my voice now, and every acre's yielding twice what it did before. Maybe they're starting to understand that determination runs deeper than they planned. And Daddy's blues fit just fine, walking these fence lines, walking these fence lines. Years of his wisdom, now they're mine, and Daddy's boots fit just fine, and just fine. Some folks measure worth in dollars and cents, but legacy ain't something you can put a price on. Learn more from his silence than their talking ever taught. This land speaks to me like it spoke to him. Now when I ride out in the morning light, see everything he built, know it turned out right. The neighbors tip their hats when they pass on by. Guess they finally see what he saw all along. This ain't about proving nothing anymore, 'cause I found my place right where I belong. And Daddy's boots fit just fine, walking these fence lines, walking these fence lines. Years of his wisdom, now they're mine. Daddy's boots fit just fine, they fit just fine, they fit just fine.
Friday night in San Antonio, these floors feel like home. Your memory's getting weaker with each steel guitar tone. I used to think without you I'd forget how to breathe, but the band keeps on playing, and I'm starting to believe you're striking up another song, the kind that proves you wrong. 'Cause baby, these boots, they still know what to do down in Austin, Fort Worth, San Antonio. Every wooden floor tells me I'm not alone. Yeah, baby's better moving past you. Last weekend in Houston, I found my smile again. The fiddles kept me company, better friends than back then. Said I'd never make it past our small town lines, but here I am in Luckenbach, and darling, I'm just fine. The piano's playing loud and strong, teaching me where I belong. 'Cause baby, these boots, they still know what to do down in Austin, Fort Worth, San Antonio. Every wooden floor tells me I'm not alone. Yeah, baby, they're moving past you. That takes me further ain't stronger, getting surer. Tonight in old Fort Worth, I barely thought of you. My heart's found its rhythm, and my soul knows what to do. The dance floor's getting crowded, but I found my space. In this two-step in freedom, I don't miss your embrace. 'Cause baby, these boots, they still know what to do down in Austin, Fort Worth, San Antonio, San Antonio. Every wooden floor tells me I'm not alone. Yeah, baby, moving past you. They're moving past you. First time I stepped on Texas soil, felt so far from home. Those endless plains stretched out before me, not knowing where to roam. You showed me around your family ranch, patient as could be, while I kept thinking of the rice fields waiting there for me. Under the same sun, we're all growing something. La-di-da, growing something. The earth don't care where you're from. When you work with your hands, day is never done. Under the same sun, we're all growing something. Kontang na puka ka connecting klay. Chong ni mi hualai ruamkan. Morawan mai jayo klay kan. Tera ruamkan the deep der dio kan. Translation: rice farmers in distant lands, here with cattle we join hands, though mother seems far away. We share the same sun every day. Whoa, the morning dew falls just the same, whether on rice stalks or prairie plains. Ya la la, ya la di Daddy taught me how to rope. I showed you how we pray to bless the seas before they're sown. It's not so different, hey. The calluses on both our hands tell stories just the same of generations working land, no matter what its name. Under the same sun, we're all growing something. La-di-da-da, growing something. Da-da, growing something. From Thailand to Texas, love keeps flowing something. The earth don't care where you're from. When you work with your hands, day's never done. Under the same sun, we're all growing something. Hey, sowing seeds of love wherever we go. Under the same sun, under the same sun, under the same sun. I pour your coffee black just like the highway beyond these windows streaked with Texas rain. You tell me about Montana, where you're headed. I serve up cherry pie to ease the strain. Your patches tell me where you've been, old timer. 1,000 cities stitched upon your sleeve. But something in your eye says you ain't found it. Whatever makes a restless heart believe. Every midnight story comes with coffee and pie. Some are running from, some are running to. I just keep pouring cups and wondering why they all end up passing through. That young girl in the sparkly prom dress crying, her date's outside kicking at his truck. She stirs her shake and says love ain't worth trying. I tell her sometimes rain brings better luck. Then there's the lady with the bruise tomorrow. Keys grip tight, she won't look back again. I slide her pie across without a question. Some stories need a quiet place to end. Every midnight story comes with coffee and pie. Some are running from, some are running to. I just keep pouring cups and wondering why they all end up passing through. Sometimes I catch my reflection in these coffee pots. Think about the life I could have had. But there's something true in every tired face I see, and maybe that's not so bad. Tonight the stars above Earth 5 are burning, like all the dreams that roll in off the road. And every cup I fill means someone searching for something that won't fit the usual code. So bring your stories to my counter, stranger. I'll trade you coffee for the truth you share. 'Cause we're all just trying to find our answers in this late night Texas air. Every midnight story comes with coffee and pie. Some are running from, some are running to. I just keep pouring cups and wondering why they all end up passing through. left this place at 18. Swore I'd never look back again, but here I am, 10 years down the road, standing where the wild roses grow. Oh, where they grow. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes life's got different plans. Never thought I'd find my peace down these dusty country streets, but with every passing day, these streets I used to hate brought me back home. Friday nights at Miller's Bar, same old pickup trucks parked out in the yard. Used to call it all a waste of time. Now it feels like everything's just right. Yeah, yeah. Funny how time changes mind. Never thought I'd find my peace down these dusty country streets, but with every passing day, these streets I used to hate brought me back home. Vuelan su porche me siento, las historias que me va diciendo. El aire huele a pan recién hecho y mi corazón encuentra su techo. Rise up on it, 44s up in the sky. Thought I made it big, but was living a lie. Designer suits couldn't hide the emptiness inside. Trading genuine smiles for a whole lot of pride. Six-figure paycheck, but my soul was running dry till that phone call came and made me realize sometimes the best thing ain't the brightest thing. Sometimes your heart knows the right thing. Now I see clear, everything I need is right here. Simple life I ran from turned out to be the one. Never thought I'd find my peace down these dusty country streets, but with every passing day, these streets I used to hate brought me back home. These streets brought me back home. Finally back home. Fading fast, radio's crackling low. Another coffee going nowhere slow. Just listening to what they say, every stop along the way. Every stop tells a story. Every stop tells a story. Every stop, every mile, every stop tells a story. Been that way for a while. Old man at the counter speaks about the ranch they're selling off. His grandson's moving to Austin now, says times are getting rough, but his eyes still hold that spark. Every stop tells a story. Every stop tells a story. Every stop, every mile, every stop tells a story. Been that way for a while. Wait for a while. Wait for a while. Amarillo sunrise. Wait for says the diner's closing soon. Her mama ran it 40 years, now it's just another wound. But she's humming as she works. Every stop tells a story. Every stop tells a story. Every stop, every mile. Every stop tells a story. Been that way for a while. Every stop tells a story. Been that way, been that way. Every stop tells a story. Been that way for a while. I'm standing by the bar again tonight. Ice cubes melting in this beer, ain't nothing feeling right. The band's just warming up, folks filling up the hall. And there you are across the room, swaying to it all. You're dancing alone again tonight, while I'm frozen here inside. You're dancing alone again tonight. Lord knows I've tried. Every Friday's just the same old song and dance. Me watching you twirl by yourself, too scared to take a chance. Your blue dress spins around that Texas hardwood floor. Well, I count every breath between now and what I'm waiting for. You're dancing alone again tonight, while I'm frozen here inside. You're dancing alone again tonight. Lord knows I've tried. Been coming here to Groon Hall about 6 months or more, watching you move like an angel across this old wooden floor. Got 1,000 reasons why I shouldn't say hello, but every single one of them's just fear I can't let go. The band just called last dance, the night's about to end. My heart's beating faster now than it's ever been. Maybe tonight's the night I'll finally make my way across this floor to where you are and ask you if you'd stay. You're dancing alone again tonight, and I'm tired of staying inside. You're dancing alone again tonight, and this time I won't let you dance alone. No, I won't let you dance alone. Not anymore. Been working hard all week long. My boots are beat, but my spirit's strong. Friday's finally rolling around. Time to hit my favorite town. The pickup's pointed down that road where good times wait and beer flows cold. The dance hall dust kicks up tonight, and everything's gonna be alright. Every Friday night's a paradise when
there's cold beer and you. Two-stepping close, feeling nice, like good friends always do. The band plays loud and pretty, while stars shine bright and new. Every Friday night's a paradise when there's cold beer and you. Twin fiddles start to play their tune beneath the Texas summer moon. Your smile shines across the floor, makes me want to dance some more. The steel guitar begins to sing while couples spin around the ring. Perfect moments, plain and true, just me and cold beer and you. Some folks chase big city ways, fast cars and fancy days, but right here's where I belong, where peace and simple pleasures stay. Every Friday night's a paradise when there's cold beer and you. Two-stepping close, feeling nice, like good friends always do. The band plays loud and pretty, while stars shine bright and new. Every Friday night's a paradise when there's cold beer and you. Nights with cold beer and you. Tank's running half full, radio's quiet, 20 miles past Amarillo. Been driving since sundown, then some these empty roads, making my mind slow down and breathe, just watching fence posts roll by. Just me and these high plains tonight, stars burning bright in Texas time. No better place to clear my mind. Clear my mind. Left that loading dock in Dallas, boss man breathing down my neck. Bills piling up at home, but out here none of that matters. Wind through the window, carrying dust from cotton fields. Just me and these high plains tonight, stars burning bright in Texas time. No better place to clear my mind. Clear my mind. Back home they're all sleeping while I'm wide awake and free. Sometimes you gotta get lost to find what you need. Mile marker, Ortham 42. Another truck passes, headlights fade. Sometimes I think I could drive forever, just letting go of yesterday. Just me and these high plains tonight, stars burning bright in Texas time. No better place to clear my mind. Got your picture on my dashboard next to Daddy's old hard hat. Heading out past Midland County where the pump jacks tip and tap. 7 months of saving sunk here and the crew all counts on me. But something in my gut this morning says this ain't what it should be. Daddy always said that fortune's like the wind out here. Sometimes it fills your sails, sometimes it disappears. You can't control which way it blows, you just hold on tight and pray you're still standing when the dust clears in the night. Well, the test results came back now and numbers tell the tale. All that limestone information, just an empty fairy tale. Call the investors from my truck bed, watch them drive away for good. Now I'm sitting at the crossroads where my father often stood. Daddy always said that fortune's like the wind out here. Sometimes it fills your sails, sometimes it disappears. You can't control which way it blows, you just hold on tight and pray you're still standing when the dust clears in the night. 3 generations chasing black gold through these West Texas plains. Some struck it rich, some struck it poor, but we keep playing this game. There's another lease tomorrow, 20 miles down County Road, and your faith in me still standing helps me bear this heavy load. 'Cause we're built from Texas bedrock, and defeat won't make us yield. So I'll wake up with the sunrise and find hope in the next field. Daddy always said that fortune's like the wind out here. Sometimes it fills your sails, sometimes it disappears. You can't control which way it blows, you just hold on tight and pray you're still standing when the dust clears in the night. When the dust clears in the night. These white lines keep rolling by. I've got my radio turned down low. Coffee's getting cold, but that's how it goes. Called you up from a truck stop in Van Horn just to hear you say you can't talk no more. You used to ride beside me way back when, before you figured out where this road ends. The stars are bright across this empty land. Some things that heart just can't understand. Every mile puts distance between what we had and what could have been. But I keep pressing on through the night, 'cause that's all I know how to do right. The radio static fades in and out, like the words we never talked about. All these thoughts keep spinning around while 18 wheels keep rolling down. Mile markers and memories keep me company tonight. Your picture in my wallet's getting hard to recognize. Mile markers and memories, that's all I've got to show for all these years of letting go. Mile markers and memories, that's all I've got, can't you see? There's a full moon hanging over Abilene, making everything look like a movie scene. I passed the spot where we broke down the July, fixed the radiator, watched the sunrise. Remember dancing at that small town bar before life drove us wide and far. Some nights I swear I catch your perfume in this old cab, but I'm just a fool. I
Highway signs point different ways, like all our best laid plans these days. But I keep rolling through the dark while these memories leave their mark. The dashboard clock keeps counting down till morning comes around. Town I pass through feels the same, like photographs in a broken frame. I know you're sleeping safe and sound while I'm out here going around and around. The sunrise ain't too far away, another night, another day. But something keeps me on this road, carrying this heavy load. Maybe someday I'll understand why life worked out the way it ran. Till then I'll keep on driving through these memories I've got of you. Mile markers and memories keep me company tonight. Your picture in my wallet's getting hard to recognize. Mile markers and memories, that's all I've got to show for all these years of letting go. And memories, that's all I've got. Can't you see? These white lines keep rolling by. Well, I sold my truck and pawned my ring for one more shot at this drilling thing. The banker said I must be crazy, but there's black gold in this West Texas clay. I'm in too deep to walk away now. Got everything staked on this ground. Some folks call it foolish praying. Every dime I got is buried in West Texas clay. $2,000 and still no sign. Bills keep coming right on time. My little girl asked why we're hurting. Daddy's hands are up and getting dirty. I'm in too deep to walk away now. Got everything staked on this ground. Some folks call it foolish praying. Every dime I got is buried in West Texas clay. The bank notes are due come Monday morning. Wife's been patient, but she gave her warning. One more week is all I'm asking before my whole world starts collapsing. 3,000 feet, the bit's still turning. Last night's coffee still slowly burned. Then something changes in the pressure. Could this finally be my treasure? I'm in too deep to walk away now. Got everything staked on this ground. Some folks call it foolish praying. Every dime I got is buried in West Texas clay. Oh, I hope there's oil in Nome at West Texas. Standing here on Sunset Drive, another failed audition down. Missing home so bad, it hurts but can't turn back now. $1 million mansions, but my heart's every dancing to a steel guitar somewhere. These Hollywood lights ain't got nothing on Texas stars. These Hollywood lights ain't got nothing on Texas stars. Back where boots meet wooden floors, where love ain't just for movie scores. These Hollywood lights ain't got nothing on Texas stars. Nothing on Texas stars. Not a single thing on Texas stars. Strict in hand to playing my part, another background scene to shoot. But in my mind, I'm back home to stepping in my boots. Palm trees keep on swaying, but they're not mesquite. And my soul keeps praying for that dance hall beat. These Hollywood lights ain't got nothing on Texas stars. These Hollywood lights ain't got nothing on Texas stars. Back where boots meet wooden floors, where love ain't just for movie scores. These Hollywood lights ain't got nothing on Texas stars. Red carpet nights and movie screens can't replace what Texas means. Fake rain falling on the set, while real rain falls in Uvalde. These Hollywood lights ain't got nothing on Texas stars. These Hollywood lights ain't got nothing on Texas stars. Back where boots meet wooden floors, where love ain't just for movie scores. These Hollywood lights ain't got nothing on Texas stars. Nothing on Texas stars. Not a single thing on Texas stars. Oh, it's Texas stars. And these lights ain't got nothing at all. Each Tuesday morning, same familiar scene. He parks his pickup where I stand always been. But something's different in the way he moves, like time's gone slow since he got the news. His hand ain't raised as high these days. The bids just slip away. An empty coffee cup sits there on the rail. His eyes just stud every swishing tail. That seat beside him catches morning sun, where she'd be keeping track of everyone. His hand ain't raised as high these days. Oh, the bids just slip away. I catch myself watching close, 'cause Sarah's been real sick at home. Lord, help me if I ever know just what he's going through alone. The auctioneer slows when he sees him there,
tips his old hat with extra care. These cattle prices, they rise and fall, but something's changing most of all. His hand ain't raised this high these days. The bids just slip away. His hand ain't raised as high these days. The bids just slip away.
Dirt on your boots and that wild in your eyes. You walk right past me, tightening those ties. Didn't know then what that night would bring. Just another Friday at the fairground ring. La la la. Oh, you stay past the moment you ride, when the clock hits 0 on your wild side. 8 seconds ain't enough for me. 8 seconds between fate and being free. La 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 la. 8 seconds, oh. Your number's lucky, but your heart's locked down. Moving through Texas, town to town. Grab my hand as that steel guitar played. Said, darling, wish this night could stay. 8 seconds, that's all you promised me. 8 seconds before you had to leave. 8 seconds, 8 seconds, time keeps slipping away. 8 seconds, 8 seconds, damn, I wish you could stay. Crowd still screaming, but I came here. Got your bandana and a half-drunk beer. 8 seconds on that leather strap. 8 seconds till my heart might snap. You're chasing stars across this state while I'm learning how to hesitate. Hell, I know you got miles to burn and that buckle's still left to earn, but these 8 seconds keep playing in my mind. 8 seconds over and over again. 8 seconds of what could have been. 8 seconds of crossing that damn line. Will you stay past the moment you ride, when the clock hits 0 on your wild side? 'Cause 8 seconds ain't enough for me. 8 seconds between fate and being free. La 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 la. 8 seconds, oh, 8 seconds, that's all we got. 8 seconds, 8 seconds, that's all we ain't. La 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 la. 8 seconds fade away. Remember that corner on South Congress where we'd play every Friday night? Tip jar overflowing, cheap beer and plastic. Now there's yoga mats and string light. Put a smoothie bar where my favorite dive used to be. Killing that Kai where we danced to Tennessee. Yeah, they put a smoothie bar where my favorite dive used to be. And I ain't
mad at change, but it sure ain't me. Old Miss Johnson sold her barbecue joint, 20 years of smoke and soul. Now it's all exposed brick and Edison bowls and $10 coffee to go. They put a smoothie bar where my favorite dive used to be. Killing a cow where we danced to Tennessee. Yeah, they put a smoothie bar where my favorite dive used to be. And I ain't mad at change, but it sure ain't me. Remember Jimmy's guitar shop and Rosa's tamale stand, the pool hall where we met. Can't afford this promised land. 6-string slingers pushed out to Pflugerville, tech bros and condos where artists made do. South Lamar's looking like Silicon Valley, and Rainy Street's got no room for the blues. Remember Armadillo World headquarters, now just a story the old-timers tell. Food trucks replace the family taquerias, and history's going up for sale. The East Austin artist moving to Manor can't pay the rent on a songwriter's pay. The soul of the city's getting squeezed out slowly, while investors all claim it's a better way. But we ain't giving up without singing. Our twanging troops still got something to say. Though they're building walls of glass and steel, the heart of Texas is here to stay. This ain't about living in the past, not about the past, just missing the places that made us who we are. Every brick they tear down takes a memory and build something we can't afford. They put a smoothie bar where my favorite dive used to be. Killing a cow where we danced to Tennessee. Yeah, they put a smoothie bar where my favorite dive used to be. And I ain't mad at change, but it sure ain't me. They put a smoothie bar where my favorite dive used to be, where the music lived and the beer flowed free. Yeah. They put a smoothie bar where my favorite dive used to be. And I ain't mad at change. No, I ain't mad at change, but it sure ain't me. Lost on a limestone road past Cedar Creek in Comanche County, where the fence posts lean and lonesome and the radio starts to fade. Dust trail rising in my rear view. GPS gave up an hour or two ago, looking for that shortcut to Austin when that gravel turned to slow. Sign says dance tonight, half rough rusted through the pines and old tin hall. Something in my heart just trusted that wrong turn after all. Sometimes getting lost is finding your way home, down the path you never meant to roam. When destiny deals you a surprise, you just might get lost in paradise. Screen door slamming, boots are stomping, fiddle crying sweet and clear. Found myself a corner table, watching dancers disappear. Then across that worn out hardwood, our eyes met and time stood still, like every mile of getting nowhere finally made sense until sometimes getting lost is finding your way home, down a path you never meant to roam. you a surprise. You just might get lost in paradise. These old walls know all about how the best plans fall away when you let your heart get guided by the music that they play. Sometimes getting lost is finding your way home, back home, down the path you never meant to roam. When destiny deals you a surprise, you just might get lost in paradise. Lost and found in paradise. Said I'd never make it here. Called my guitar case empty dreams. Laughed when I said Austin's calling. Left me standing in that parking lot, it seems. But tonight on 6th Street stage, got this crowd right where I want them. Your words don't sting like they used to, and baby, that's the bottom line. Watch me prove you wrong tonight. Watch me prove you wrong. Gonna make these strings sing right. Every note I play, every song I write. Watch me prove you wrong tonight. Remember what you told me then, girl, you'll be back home next week. But the tips keep filling up my jar, and the dance floor ain't got empty seats. Got my name up on the marquee at the place you said I'd never play. Guess those open mics paid off now, and I'm doing fine this way. Watch me prove you wrong tonight. Watch me prove you wrong. Gonna make these strings sing right. Every note I play, every song I write. Watch me prove you wrong tonight. Whoa, they're singing every word. Whoa, bet you never thought you'd hear my songs on country radio. Texas ain't so big when you're on the go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Continental Club, the broke and spoke, been paying dues, ain't no joke. Every stage has brought me closer to the dream you tried to choke. Now the word is getting round about this girl from your small town. Should've believed in what I'm doing, 'cause look at me now. Watch me prove you wrong tonight. Watch me prove you wrong. Gonna make these strings sing right. Every note I play, every song I write. Watch me prove you wrong tonight. Oh, watch me prove you wrong tonight. Watch me prove you wrong. Just a flat top grill and a string of lights, making folks smile through the Texas nights. They said I was crazy, trading suits for spatulas. Out here in the gravel lot, got everything I need and then some, y'all. Dishing out happiness right by the door. while the band plays on and the dancers want more. Yeah, dishing out happiness, that's what I do. Got a simple life, but my heart rings true. Working banker's hours wasn't meant for me. Now I'm serving up joy till the roosters sing. Till the roosters sing. Quarter past midnight, lines wrapped around. Hungry two-steppers coming in from downtown. Tortillas on the griddle, meat starting to sear. They ain't looking for fancy, just authentic right here. Got the salsa warming up, jalapenos on top. When that dance floor breaks, my business don't stop. Living life my way wouldn't change a thing. Got more satisfaction than a corner office brings. Dishing out happiness right by the door, while the band plays on and the dancers want more. Yeah, dishing out happiness, that's what I do. Got a simple life, but my heart rings true. Some find their calm in towers of steel, but mine's right here, keeping dancers well fed and real. Dishing out happiness right by the door, while the band plays on and the dancers want more. The dancers want more. Yeah, dishing out happiness, that's what I do. Got a simple life and my heart rings true. Friday nights at Miller's Bar and Grill, playing covers while you watch me still. Two-step dancing, holding on so tight, your smile shining in the parking lot light. Got these songs burning in my soul, and Austin's calling down that country road. You still love me when I'm singing on 6th Street, when I'm chasing something wild and free. Do your heart hold on while I follow this dream, or am I asked for too much from you and me? Mama says I'm foolish, Daddy thinks I'm brave, but baby, what about these plans we made? Our little house with the white fence gate, now I'm asking you to trust and wait. 'Cause these songs won't let me rest till I know I've done my best. Will you still love me when I'm singing on 6th Street, when I'm chasing something wild and free? Will your heart hold on while I follow this dream, or am I asking for much from you and me? Asking for too much. not just another picker in some band. Every song I write, every note I play takes me further from home, but closer to saying in. Will you still love me when I'm singing on 6th Street? When I'm chasing something wild and free? Will your heart hold on while I follow this dream? Or am I asking too much from you and me?